Hey guys, what's up? I'm David. I recently made a review about this drone, the GEPRC Cinelog 25 HD, and I told you guys I was going to do some mods to it to make it better suited for my needs and the way I wanted to fly it. These are not going to be very invasive mods because let's face it, this is a very good drone right out of the box. If you are interested in seeing my review video about this drone, check out the card right there, or there's a link in the description. I'm just gonna go over my mods with you today. I'm gonna start from top, going to the bottom, and if you want to find out what I did to it, well, stick around. Okay, so first up, if I'm using a small action camera, there is no problem when using a bigger battery, but when I switch to the naked GoPro, and I haven't got a naked GoPro in a hard case like most of you do. I've got a 3D printed mount. It's a Rimsler design. It works really great. I also use it on my Cinelog, and it's easy to swap out the camera between the holders, so it worked great for me. But I wanted to use it on my Cinelog 25 HD, and I immediately ran into the problem that I couldn't tilt my camera back as much as I needed to. So actually, this was an easy modification. I just turned this little piece, the camera holder, 180 degrees around, and it brings the camera a little bit more forward on the drone, and you'll have enough space to solve that. And talking about using a bigger battery, I like to fly this drone with an 850 milliamp hour battery. But that gave me my next problem. The way GEPRC mounts its battery straps does not give you enough space to correctly mount this type of battery. Normally the battery strap is routed through this hole right here, and there's another one right here where it's going through right now, but that space isn't big enough to put in a bigger battery. So what happens when you strap it down, it will be kind of floating above your battery pad and kind of moving around like this, and you don't want that. You want your battery on top of your frame and really trapped down good. Normally back here we've got this little piece. This holds the crossfire antenna. I had to remove this, and I zip tied my crossfire antenna to the prop guards like this, which will save you a little bit of weight, not much, but just a little bit. Then I ran my battery strap out of the back of the drone like this, and there's a standoff underneath this bolt, and you want that standoff to make contact with your frame to keep its strength. So what I did is I took my soldering iron and I burned a small hole just the size of the standoff through the battery strap so it can make contact again, and I just routed it like this. This will give you enough space to use, well, all kinds of bigger batteries. You can go very large with this, but 850 or a little bit larger is about, yeah, the maximum size I would go for this kind of drone. Okay, and working our way down, I'm gonna talk briefly about these props. That isn't really a mod, but it ships with 3-bladed props now. It came with 5-bladed props originally. I've tested them both. I really like the 5-bladed props because they give a little bit more thrust. They help you coming out of dives and power loops and stuff like that. So yeah, that's not really a mod, as I said, but hey, I think you should just test them both, see what you like. 3-bladed fly a little bit more easy than the 5-bladed, but 5-bladed also give you some benefit. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about, which was a little bit an invasive mod, is the Vista. You can see it right down there. I've actually decased it, which gave me a 10-gram weight loss, which is pretty substantial on a drone that weighs about 150 grams right out of the box. Mine comes in at 140 grams. And while I was in there working on my Vista, I also swapped out the antenna for a longer one, because with a short antenna, as long as you're flying away from yourself, you won't have any issue and you'll have pretty good picture. But once you're flying towards yourself, the antenna will be blocked by your battery and your picture quality will degrade. So I swapped it out for a longer one. It does make the drone a little bit taller, but yeah, for me, that was a good mod. Okay, guys, that's it. That's all I've done to it. I hope I could inspire some of you. And if there are some of you out there that have done other mods to this to make it fly better, well, you can always share that with us in the comments section down below. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. And if you really liked it, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.